ReactOS is a free and open source operating system, a project that started in 1996, exactly 1 year after Windows 95 was released. But back then, it wasn't ReactOS, but FreeWin 95, which eventually led to ReactOS after a couple years of development. Why was it called FreeWin 95, you might ask? Well, because the concept behind it is to make it binary compatible with Windows, which means you can run Windows applications and drivers on it. And to explain why there is a free next to Win 95, that because Windows 95 cost $200 when first launched, which didn't make sense for a lot of people because that's simply something they couldn't afford, or maybe they don't want to spend their money on. So creating a free operating system that anyone can download for free was a really good idea. And by the way, $200 back in the 90s is something close to $500 in today's money. I could basically buy a whole gaming PC with that. That's crazy. The year now is 1998, and ReactOS had its initial release, but for some reasons got stuck in the alpha phase of development. Years passed and nothing changed. The project got abandoned several times, but developers never gave up on it. And to this moment I'm recording this video, it's still an alpha, after almost 30 years of development. Sadly, not a lot of people liked it when first released, mainly because of its stability issues. But in the same time, there was a good amount of people that actually liked it and enjoyed using it, despite its slow development and stability issues. Alright, so this was a bit of history about ReactOS, and today I'll be installing it and see what it can do. I'm wondering if I can fix that somewhere over here, like stretch it, yep. So, first of all, we gotta select the language. I will go with English. Press enter to install or upgrade ReactOS. Press R to repair a ReactOS installation. Press L to view the ReactOS. To quit without installing React. So we're gonna press enter. Press enter to continue. To quit. Okay. Setup could not find the hard disk. Are you being serious right now? Why? Your computer will boot in 5th. Why? Wait. I gave it enough space, I guess, didn't I? How is that even possible? I gave it enough space. Or didn't it read my hard disk? Or please wait, So let's give it a second try maybe. To quit without installing ReactOS for the view to ReactOS. Enter. ReactOS, alpha stage, yeah, that doesn't matter. Test, enters, continues. Okay, so we're running through some problems already. I'm gonna turn off ReactOS, close everything, and come check the settings. So in here, the hard disk is selected, but why didn't it read it? Really weird, honestly, because why wouldn't it? Advanced, hard disk, yeah, it says hard disk in here, but why didn't it read? Independent, not affected by snapshots. What that even means, I don't know. This is the installation and this is the hard disk. What if I click on add? Then come over here and select hard disk. Next, and make its IDE. Is that a thing? Let's just select IDE. Create a new virtual disk. Okay, give it, or maybe use an existing virtual disk. No, let's just create a new one and we're gonna delete the old one. I'm gonna give it 10 gigabytes. I'm now gonna allocate all disk space and just like that. So this is the new one, this is the old one, am I right? But where did it place that thing? I'm just wondering. Is it in the same exact place or is it somewhere else? Anyways, I will try to remove this one and keep only the other one I just created. Let's launch it for a second time, or maybe a third time now, and wait for it to load. The same screen as before. So as I said before, this thing have a lot of stability issues, so that might be one of the things. Enter. So here you go. I think we did it. It's working. Computer, blah blah blah, display. No, actually, is that my actual? My display is 1080 by I don't know. Wait, where's my screen resolution though? Nope. My screen resolution is not here, but I will figure that out later. English, accept this device settings and click on next. This is the unpartitioned space, which is 10 gigabytes. We're gonna select it. Format partition as FAT file system, quick format. Okay, I will select this one and click enter. Install bootloader on the hard disk, MBR, okay. ReactOS, absolutely. And now it will start installing. So let's talk a little bit about ReactOS. It's so similar, the installation already is so similar to Windows XP, because I already installed Windows XP in one of my videos, and it's so similar to it. So that's a thing. But not usually, but I said mainly ReactOS was made to be a replica of Windows 98, 95 I guess, 98 or 95, I don't know. But later on they wanted to make it similar to the Windows 2000s for some reason, so they kept changing a lot of stuff. So that's a thing. Installed really quickly, not gonna lie. Alright, we're good to go. So setup is updating. Installing the bootloader. That was pretty quick. Can I just reboot it? Okay, we're good to go. It's installed. Look at that. Not even a couple of minutes and it's already done. Even though we ran through the problem of installing it in the first time, but that's fine. It's just a hard disk problem. So 1996, 2025, and it's still on the alpha phase till this moment I'm recording. This is wild. Almost 30 years and still on alpha. That's wild. But already the mouse is working. I can see that's installing devices. A lot of people said or saying that it's not going to work properly on VMware Workstation, or some of them say it only works on the Oracle VirtualBox, but it does work just fine in here. And next. So this is the setup. Okay. So next, ReactOS server, okay, products. I don't really know, but I'm just gonna say yes, customize. I don't need to customize none of that. Name, the owner. Good question. Jason. For some reasons, I use the name Jason in all my installations. Next. Yep, the computer name, just keep it the same. Maybe just, you know what? Let me give it a name. Wait, can I actually delete this? Okay. Here you go. The dates doesn't matter. Automatically I just clock for daylight saving changes. Yep, just keep everything the same. Okay, so we got a lot of stuff in here. For some reasons the mouse keep flickering. So there is this one, the black, there is classic, and there is this one. I will go with classic because this is so similar to the Windows one. So let's go with this one. A lot of flickering, but that's fine. Next, typical settings. Okay. Next. Now this computer will be over. This computer will be no. Yeah, just keep this. Next. I believe after this we're gonna be ready to go. Let me take a sip of my coffee. Super good. Okay. So, completing the ReactOS setup wizard. Absolutely, go ahead. As there is a CD. Oh, wait, I thought it's doing something. I should click on finish. Here we go. Pretty easy, actually. ReactOS. Are we good to go? I think we are. That's it. Installed and ready to go. And now we just gotta, take a look at it and see what it can do. So it did load already. So welcome. Warning, installing a custom device might freeze your computer, render it unbootable. Install driver automatically. Can I just cancel? Yeah, cancel. I will cancel everything because I've seen that some people faced a lot of problems when installing driver. It's either it fails or it crashed their systems. So that's something I want to avoid for sure. But the first thing I want to do is basically installing the VMware. Oh no, not again, man. Please, yeah, can I just copy that again? I cannot copy that whatsoever to the system. Yeah, we're in trouble. Is there any programs, games? Oh yeah, there is an Internet Explorer. Can I use it, please? No, kind of, pretty please. I think I know what I will do. I basically use the old method I used in one of my videos, which is basically putting it in a USB in my main system, which is my local host, and then plugging the USB one more time and connecting it to the virtual machine. Like that, I'll be able to copy the files. So this is what I will do. So I don't waste that much time. I'll come here. I think it's already downloaded. No, it's not. Click. Here you go. Then I gotta wait a little bit. I'll take my USB, and this is where the magic works. So now my USB is plugged to my PC, but I'm not going to connect it to the virtual machine, and instead it shall be connected somewhere over here. Pretty good. I'll take this one over here and just paste. It will take some time, but that's fine. So while it's copying, you can already tell that this is flickering a lot. So this is what they were talking about when they said there's a lot of stability issues, obviously. Let's just close that for now. We don't need any internet thingy for now, but I need the drivers. Maybe it's because of the drivers. I won't assume it's the ReactOS itself. It might be just a driver issue. And that's, of course, with all the operating system. When you don't have your drivers installed, you'll face a lot of problems. It doesn't matter what operating system you're using. So we're good to go. Now we're going to come over here, come to this, removable devices, and I will select my, Fizzin? Yeah, data travel 2.0 and connects. Please don't crash, please don't crash, please don't crash. Okay, it didn't crash. Is my USB in here, please? I feel like it's gonna crash. No? Oh, it did work. Okay, we're good to go. Okay. Wait, what should I do now? Why is this an ISO file? I just noticed that. Open? Yeah? No? How? What should I do? No, I thought it's gonna be an exe. I'm so silly. Okay, open. Can I multimedia? No. How will I extract that thing? Seriously. I will do that for a second time. Wait. If I come over here, come to removable devices, then disconnect that. That's not what I wanted. I expected that, but like, that's fine. We're gonna close that, power off this, and kind of try to extract the contents of that folder. So the USB got connected again. I'll try to open it with 7-zip, and those are the AXEs. Okay, let's just extract them over here. So the next time when I launch the USB, it will work just fine. So 7-zip, extracts. Why does it say Windows Pre-Vista? Okay, so those drivers are probably for Windows XP, and we're using it right now on ReactOS because they both work the same. Like ReactOS, Windows XP, and Windows 95, call it whatever, they're almost the same. Because ReactOS was mainly made to be a free copy of Windows. So that's the thing. Let's wait for it to extract. And while it's doing that, I will launch ReactOS again. Just like this. One of my main goals of this video is not only to check ReactOS, but also to try to browse the net on ReactOS. Because a lot of people that say that ReactOS is unusable when it's about browsing the net, especially when it's about YouTube or stuff like that, stuff that need a lot of programming languages and stuff like YouTube. It doesn't only work on JavaScript or something like that. It works on a lot of stuff in the same time, which make this system unable to display the page or even sometimes crash your PC. So that's a thing we want to keep an eye on. Alright, so is it doing it? Let's just wait for it to finish at this point. Take a sip of my coffee. Pretty good. Is it still not done? No, it's still not. Okay. Pretty fine. No problems whatsoever. I'm not mad. I'm just so patient and no, I'm actually mad. Come on, finish. Come on. Don't be silly. Okay, we're good. So come over here, connects. Don't crash. Okay, it didn't crash. My computer, please. I feel like it's gonna crash. No, it didn't. Okay, USB, Windows Pre-Vista. Let's go full screen. And we got two. We got setup and setup 64. I'm wondering if this is 32 or 64 installation. I don't know. If I come over here, then properties, it should say if computer, hardware, why does it say 3 gigabytes of RAM? That doesn't make sense. I have 4 gigabytes, but it's only reading 3. So that's a thing. What else? So it doesn't say anything besides the 3 gigabytes and shit. Okay, let's select this one. And then that's not what I wanted, guys. No. Also, the sounds are annoying. Lower that. Maybe this one, please. Can you work? Okay, it's working. It's actually working. Also, if you're gonna install this on a real PC, like laptop, desktop, whatever, know that installing the drivers is a pain in the ass. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So keep that in mind before doing anything. I'm doing that in a virtual machine, so installing drivers is the simplest and easiest thing to do. Sometimes, not all the time. In my case, I have to copy the thing from my main host to this host because basically the drag and drop doesn't work. You need to install the drivers in order that to work for you. So typical, complete, and custom. I will just select typical and install. So we understand that this is not a 64. In fact, it's a 32 installation of ReactOS. So that's a thing. copy new files. Thank you for doing so. And I'm sure after it's done, it will restart my system. My screen resolution is still the same, but nothing changed. But at least I can change the resolution. I know I can do that before even installing the driver. So what can I go to? Settings, control panel. Okay, so that's something similar to Windows actually. And then go somewhere to display. No, that's not what I want. I think I need to go to, I cannot find it. It's display. This is display, but it's now for the resolution. Appearance settings. Oh, it's actually in display. Okay. Oh wow, this is unbelievable. Apply. Here you go. We're good to go. What about the colors? No, that doesn't matter. Wait, does it crash? No way. No way it did crash. Did it? Oh, I'm so stupid. I didn't. I'm really silly. Okay. Let's just put it somewhere around this. Just to make it, okay. Because the bigger resolution is a bit hard to see. And look at the flickering. That's wild. Look at this. They didn't lie when they said this have a lot of stability issues. Look at that. Alright, what we gotta do now? I guess we need to restart the system in order for the changes to apply. Am I right? Shut down. And let's wait. And I hope after it restarts, not restart, but I will turn this back on. I'm sure this time the drivers will just work with no problems whatsoever. Right? Next. I really want it to work, really. Because if we're gonna have to finish this video with the same problems of drivers not working, that's gonna be a pain in the ass because the flickering is crazy. So imagine browsing the net with that amount of flickering in your screen. Wait, it did work. It did work. The mouse is smoother, so that's a good thing. Another sip of my coffee, excuse me guys. Pretty good. Okay, so it's not working. Yeah, it's not working. Is it because my screen is stretched? No? Nothing. Perfect. My system is going. Is there anything? When I click on left click, right click, nothing is happening. It says see ReactOS, but what if I click on answer? Is that gonna take me anywhere? No? Okay, maybe if I... Here you go. It does work. It did work just like that. I thought it crashed or something, but it does work. Here you go. There's less flickering now. It's better. We could say it's better working now. And the internet, is it working? Yep, it does work in fact. One thing I'm also interested to see if it did. No, it didn't. It's only read 3 gigabytes. Well, I have 4 gigabytes located for this virtual machine. That's fine. No big deal. So now let's check this operating system. We got accessories. Oh yeah, also wanted to change the resolution because this one gonna be a bit harder to see. So we're gonna go to control panel, go to display, and then go here. And then, wait, the resolution I'm using is 640 by 480? There is no way. Why does it have 4? This is weird. Okay, so I'm not gonna change this one. Is there any other screen? That's weird. Okay. Let's just increase this to something like this. Yes, but it doesn't go full screen. Okay, so I gotta come over here and do this. Here you go. Okay, I kind of understand why this is happening. For some reasons, this operating system think that they have 2 screens. Yep, now I get it. I actually get it. This is why it's not working. What is happening? What? How? That doesn't make sense. Why is my taskbar over it? So weird. Okay, not really what I was expecting. I thought it's gonna be fun to use this. Yeah, I will basically put them both in 1920 by 4. No, please. Yeah, by 1080. Here you go. What is happening? This is frustrating. Not gonna lie. Look at this. What? How? Why? I don't understand. Why? Okay, this is getting me a bit mad. Can I click on answer? Can I just cancel that? Or I still have to wait for it? Okay, so we got another one in here. This is wild. Okay, but apply. Yes. Okay, then, okay. Can I click on okay? No? Look at this. Look at that. This is wild. This is super wild. Where maybe I should go like full screen again. Here you go. Now it does some stuff, but there is a black screen every time. Look at that. If I select display, I'll go here. Please, let me do something. Settings. Oh my god, this is really annoying. Please, let me just change my resolution. I'm not going to do anything else. I just want to change my resolution. Please. Okay, next. Apply. Okay, I crashed the system. I actually crashed the system. Pretty good. Great job, great job. ReactOS, now I get the points why this took 30 years. They wanted to make this operating system as frustrating as possible. Absolutely. Let's power it on for the third time or the fourth time. I lost count, but I probably reloaded that thing a million times. Here you go. Does work again, but I hope this time it doesn't crash. I hope. If it did, good for me. I love it. I'm enjoying this. ReactOS, thank you for the pain in the ass, I guess. Okay. This time, pretty good. So in here we got a command prompt. Let's see. Can I do what? Disk parts? Is there disk parts in this? No, it's not. No, there's no disk parts. I mean, I thought it's gonna be Windows because this is a replica of Windows, I guess. We got my documents in here. Do I have any documents? Nope. My computer. Only have ReactOS here, then control panel, then NT objects. NT. So does this have something to do with Windows NT? I don't know what it's called. It's a Windows. I know there's a Windows called Windows NT 2000 or I don't know. So this is the local disk. That looks nothing like Windows. There is, yeah, programs. Maybe that's something like Windows, but ReactOS. Okay. Rich edit. Wait, can I do Windows R? Yes, I can. Can I go to Rich edit? Nope. But why? Oh, wait, I misspelled. Rich edit. Oh, there is. Wow. Okay. There is, in fact. So I could say that this is actually Windows. I could call this Windows. And now I understand why people install it as a Windows operating system and virtual machines. So that makes sense. Application manager. Do I have any applications? Updates in database. I'm connected to the internet for sure. And it's doing something, which I don't know what, but it's doing something for sure. We got my network places. What that means, I don't know. You know, I might just skip doing that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe that was the best thing to do. Oh, maybe not. It's just gonna download everything. Okay, what about video? What about audio? Does it have 7-zip? Let me just search. 7-zip. No results. 7-zip. Nothing. And the reason why is because I didn't update that thing. So I gotta wait for it to update. And it's really, really slow. And look at the flickering still. Maybe because I'm installing this on a virtual machine. So I could expect something like this. Let's just close this for now. Maybe in another day we'll check the application manager or whatever. So programs. There is games. There is Solitaire. If you want to play Solitaire, here you go. Can go like, I don't know, what should I do? Maybe move this, and I never played. I played that, but I don't know how it even works. So if you're interested, you can play that. It comes pre-installed. We got games, Spider Solitaire, so almost the same thing, but in a different way, I guess. The cards, instead of being on the bottom, they're on top. Cool, but I'm not interested. Programs, we got Wine Mine. Oh, is that the Mine game that comes in Windows XP? And I believe Windows 95 as well? Never know that. Okay, so I lost. Good. What else we got? Accessories. There is a lot of stuff actually. There's a lot of stuff. There is... What's old? Okay, so I've been in the... This is to take screenshots? Or what's this for? Let's save it on the desktop. Save? What does it even do? File name. Let's name it one. Oh, there is no way. There is no way you can take a screenshot on Windows. I mean on ReactOS. I'm so lost right now. I think this is Windows, but it's not. Good. So you can take a screenshot. What else? There is a calculator. So that's a thing. Now let's try to browse the net. I hope that works. If that didn't work, I won't be happy. Okay, so Google does work. Let's try to search for Mercedes-Benz 190D. My favorite car. Let's go. Okay. Let's see, let's just select Wikipedia. So a couple pictures here and there. It does load light pages, but if I go to YouTube, I know it's not gonna work. I just know it's not gonna. It's gonna crash my system. I'm sure about that. Let's just do something else for now. What else I can do in this? Application manager. I want to play and install some games. I think I might be able to install those really old games. I'm talking like GTA Vice City or something like that, and I hope it works. Like this Windows XP replica, so it must run something like this, right? I'll try to do that in the next video maybe. But for now, I'll just, there's a trash bin. Let's take this, put it here. Yes, so in fact, the trash bin works. That's really it. I don't really have that much to talk about in here. But at least I installed it and it does work. But you know what, before I end this video, I want to crash the system. So what I will do is I will come to YouTube over here and, oh, okay, not that bad. Come in over here and unplug in or plug in the USB. So I will plug it like this and then come to my computer. Is this gonna crash? No, it didn't. Open this and then come over here and then plug it. Look at that. Disconnect. The CPU has been disabled by the guest operating system, so there is no more CPU. It's crashed. I did it. Here you go. Perfect. So this was it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what I can do with this in the comments in the next video maybe. And if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.